channel. My name is Allison and today we are redecorating my living space, family room, whatever you want to call it. My husband and I are currently living in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment with a den office, which is what this room is, so there's like no closet in here. But we have our one main living space that we're always out in, like for our TVs, our couches and everything. And we spend the majority of our time there. If we have friends over, we're hosting there most of the time. And it also opens up into like our little kitchen where our dining room is. So I like the area to be like the most homey part of our entire apartment. Like you can see the walls in here are pretty bare because like we're not going to be here too long, and this room isn't like my like major concern for like people seeing it and it being nice and homey. But the room that I'm redecorating today is definitely our home base and our mecca for like having people over, because if people are coming over, we're definitely going to be all in this room. So we have been struggling to figure out how exactly to decorate this. We've been in this apartment for a while now. I think we moved in September and it's now end of February-ish. We are now finally getting like the final finishing touches in here. And I guess I will take you into the room now. So this is our before, and this is already partially a work in progress because that bookshelf right there is brand spanking new. I got it for Valentine's Day last Friday. And when I saw that go up, I figured that it would be great if we got the same one and put it on this side too. So this bar cart we got off of our wedding registry, and we thought we'd have like a dining room in our apartment to put that in, but this is like our little dining corner, so like not a lot of space there for it. So it's kind of wound up here. And we've decided to class it up a bit and move all of our alcohol out of the living space and into the office. So it's not just like viewable for everyone to see when you come and like join our area. Like I said, it's like the main area that we live in. We have a second one of these, which is actually just from Walmart, and they were super cheap. So I had a friend help me carry this in this morning. So today I want to build this, put that up there. There's a couple finishing touches in this room that I want to spray paint black. Over here is a tray that I've already spray painted the back of black, and then the front of it's white. So I want to spray paint the inside of this today. And then just a couple little styling things, like the little cubbies in here are empty. This whole bookshelf will be empty. There's just a lot in this room that's going to be styled and need to be redone. I thought it'd be fun if I took you along on this process and showed you guys the struggles of building a bookshelf by myself. My husband helped me build the first one. We'll see if we can do this today. And we'll do some more spray painting out on our balcony and just kind of give this room a nice little refresh. So if you guys are ready, let's get right into the decorating. I think the first thing I want to do today is spray paint the other side of that tray, because the tray goes on this table right here. You can tell it's just got like a bunch of random stuff all over it now, but that tray normally is like where things get placed on it, so it looks a little more pulled together. So I want to go spray paint the other half of that. Let's start getting painting and pray that I don't get it on myself or the balcony, because we don't have like a garage or front yard. We are on the second floor here, so the second floor balcony is where we are spray painting. Okay, while that is drying and setting and taking care of itself outside, I'm gonna let it sit out there for about an hour while it dries to the touch basically, and then I'm gonna bring it in and then set it back over by the front door for it to like fully dry for like 24 hours. That way it's like set and good. And I think I'm gonna start with moving this bar cart into the office. It's a little tricky because there's 2 coffee makers on top of it, so I need to like take off the plugs and rearrange them and move them to where like they work, because I don't want both coffee makers in the office. I want one to be out in the kitchen right above me here, and then I want the other one probably in the office because there's not room for 2 coffee makers out here. This is kind of the part that I'm not looking forward to. You know what? We're gonna rip the Band-Aid off, put some music on, and then just get it done. Okay, it is out in the office. I need to clean it and move some furniture in here to make it fit in here, because it's a little bit tight, if you can tell. There's not a lot of space in here. I think the plan is to move this desk, which I use on my vanity, all the way against the wall, and then push this in here, and then hope that works and doesn't look too crowded. Just kidding. I'm gonna move this desk against this wall and then put this on the end. So we have to move all of this stuff. It's a little bit tight in here, and that's a little awkward, but you know what? It's gonna look good. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna actually put everything back on that now, because I'm not gonna want to do it later. Okay, we're gonna get this part of it done. I don't know if you can see me, but it's time to build the It's time to build the bookshelf. It says that it's only 40 pounds, but it definitely feels a lot heavier. And I definitely looked like an idiot trying to get it in my car by myself yesterday. So I had my friend Megan come over and help carry this up. So let's see if we can build this bad boy ourselves. If I remember correctly, and I should because we built it like a week ago, it was actually super easy to build. I think it's gonna be that easy for the next like 3,000 steps. Oh, we just keep doing the same thing over and over. I should have known. Ta-da! This is so awkward. Dun-dun-dun-dun. It looks just like the other one that we already built. Surprise. Okay, welcome to day 2 of this project. We're gonna wrap it up today. So yesterday, I built it, I moved this stuff, I cleaned the stuff, like the boring stuff. Today is a really exciting part where we're gonna decorate these shelves. Now you can see that those shelves are already like kind of styled. So we have over here, down in that box in the corner, we have a bunch more of Christian's books that we're gonna put onto this shelf. We're gonna be moving a lot of stuff from this shelf to this shelf and just like, it's gonna look different. So let's get into the time lapse. I figured that styling shelves would be relatively easy because the first one was pretty easy, but turns out I either don't have enough books or decor or both or sense of interior design. So it's kind of a hot mess right now, but I'm gonna do the last couple of touches for the room and then do some research on how to style shelves because maybe there's like a YouTube channel that can teach me more about this, but we'll do the rest of the final touches because like these aren't the last things to do for the room. Okay, day 3 and we are done. I've been playing with these shelves nonstop and I've come to learn that I'm never gonna be happy with them. So I'm gonna let them live as they are. I'm gonna share with you what they look like now. Here's our coffee table situation. I do need to go shopping for a few more like accessories now because the bookshelves took up a lot of the decor. So there used to be a plant right here. So I need to like find something else to like fill in that space. But I like how the spray paint turned out, like the matte Rust-Oleum spray paint. It was only like $3 and it just like makes the black and wood tie in a little bit more rather than having a white tray right there. Over here on the entertainment stand, I had to clear out all of the like accessories that were in there and books that were in there to be able to fill up the shelves. So we just have that one clock sitting in there that hopefully over time will repopulate those shelves. And then we have the bookshelves. So I'm gonna start with my favorite side. So the top shelf has an empty pot. We're gonna just pretend that that's like a normal pot and just like decor in a vase. And then I'm propagating 2 little plants right here so they don't look the prettiest, but like they serve a purpose beyond just being pretty. And then I have a little family photo and then a stack of some like magazines from my photography days. Then we have a bunch of books and I turned these backwards because I saw a bunch of like pretty shelves where all of the books were turned backwards. And I didn't want to do that for all of the books, but I thought it'd be nice for like a couple like monotone shelves. So this is like very like monotone and streamlined. I have a little succulent guy up there. You'll find that there's a lot of plants on these shelves. Now this next shelf is just straight books, and I'm hoping to add a couple more shelves that are just books, especially on that side, but I've got to like locate the rest of my books from Florida and get them to Virginia somehow. And then down here we have this little basket that I got at the Goodwill for like $1 maybe, super cheap and inexpensive. Another stack of books, a little fake plant. Down here we can't really see down these shelves because the couch right here when you're sitting kind of cuts off these bottom 2 shelves right here. So I was a little more lax with this side. I just have a couple of books over here and then a plant that I'm trying to revive. And then I have a basket right here with a bunch of workout gear, just like a foam roller, some resistance bands, and then I have my weights behind the couch here. There are elements that I really love, but overall it's not as like pretty as that side. We have this plant that's hopefully gonna start to climb its way down. I'm actually propagating some of this over there and then a little bit in my office too, just because it was such a big plant that it kind of overwhelmed the space. So I'm hoping it'll settle into its like pot and live it up there. I have this little lantern that has a little timered light on there, so that turns on at like 6 p.m. and just flickers for a little bit. Some more of the backwards books for the monotone look. Down here, just a photo of Christian and I, and then 2 Bibles with a little candlestick holder. Found that at Goodwill for like $1. Beautiful, obsessed with that. Down here, more backwards books. And this is actually a trophy. We went go-kart racing with Christian's family recently and he won first place, so he wanted that on display. Down here, another small pile of books, a plant, small pile of books, a salad bowl with a candle in it that kind of works. And this basket down here just kind of ties into like the wood industrial look. Overall, I'm really pleased with the little setup. I really like the little redo. The room definitely feels a lot more open because the bar cart that was right here is gone, because that was a lot bigger and a lot deeper and a lot taller and just like crowded the room a whole lot more than these do. These are like sleek and like pushed up against the wall, so you walk in from the hallway and there's like just so much extra room right here that there wasn't before. Bar cart would like come out right to here and it was about as tall as the light switch. So we have a lot more space now. It feels a lot more open. I really, really enjoy this. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this decorate with me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'll link some videos in the description about our process moving here, decorating other parts of this apartment if you want to check out any more home decor videos that I have on this channel. And I will see you guys later. Bye.